A Jewish private school causing some controversy tonight. An informational meeting last night got pretty heated when the rabbi spoke to the crowd. News 12's Christina Cartwright has that story.
Uproar at Clarkstown Town Hall about the pending sale of Grace Baptist Church in Nanuet.
We are not here to buy homes, to move in, or to live. We are here simply to educate our daughters.
Rabbi Aaron Fink, dean of Atiras Bais Yaakov in New Hempstead, purchased the property. He spoke at a crowded informational meeting Monday about moving his private school of about 300 girls to the site on Demarest Avenue. However, the sale causing major concern from the community.
I don't care who you pray to. I care what your history with the school is.
Well, there was some insinuations meant that we take shortcuts in the safety of our students, which is not fair and not correct. To the contrary, we follow all the building codes.
But last year, emergency crews found Fink's school on Summit Park Road operating without electricity and water while students were inside. People said you weren't doing things right.
Right, so all of the things that we did here, we did with the permission and the permitting of the local village and town boards.
Fink is now selling that property. He says he plans to be a good neighbor, planning to speak with the Nanuet School District to discuss traffic concerns when they move in. Will all these girls from this school be going right to class there right away?
No, we want to do some renovations there.
The sale is expected to close in January, but no word on when the school will open. Fink tells me he plans to speak at a Clarkstown board meeting tonight where the town supervisor will also be making a statement. Stay with News 12 and News12.com for more. From the Rockland County Newsroom, Christina Cartwright, News 12.
I was going to think of a good joke to say, but I'm not going to bother.
Nothing is fun.
So, let me introduce myself, tell you a little bit about me, and tell you what we're all about. My name is Rabbi Aaron Fink. And more importantly, I am not a felon, and I think that really the calling out is not a good reflection on the community, and I think that you deserve better than that, all of us. I'm the founder and the dean of Atiras Bais Yaakov. And I'm looking forward to Atiras being one of your new neighbors. I want to share the following with you. We are not here to buy homes, to move in, or to live. We are here simply to educate our daughters. We have a school that makes positive contributions to the diversity and the culture and positivity of Rockland County in general, and we have done so for the last 18 years. My wife grew up in Rockland, and we came back here. We were married for 38 years, we raised our 7 children and many of our grandchildren here in Rockland. And we've been truly blessed to be part of the Rockland community. I myself I can tell you that was the attitude in Pittsburgh. It doesn't belong in Nanuet.
I have a question.
I believe the gentleman mentioned this in the that's one comment. That's not an appropriate comment. So we're not going to discuss that. We're discussing school.
We don't want you based on the school, not on your religion. I don't care who you pray to. I care what your history with the school is.
I'll be happy to share that with you. Let me finish my presentation as part of my presentation. Give me your 10 minutes. My wisdom, give me your 10 minutes. I graduated from Johns Hopkins University.
Just get to the question.
Sir, with all due respect, it is very late. We all have small children at home. That's why we are here. Please, at this point, I think the community, and excuse me, you don't have permission to video me. Cut it off. Cut it off right now.
Cut it off!
Cut it off.
I don't know him.
Is he a Nanuet resident?
Please, can we wait on the question? Please let Rabbi Fink.
Isn't that why we have law enforcement here? What the hell are the cops? I didn't
Every site plan would be reviewed by the fire department. Our complaint has, from the fire service, has been they don't give us enough time. We're all volunteer fire departments. So this site was approved for temporary without going through all the normal steps. And the fire department didn't have any input. Here's the parking for this, whether it's 350 or 400 students and staff. So you have parking here, and then you have this little strip here. I'm not sure if the fire services would be happy with this. It's their area, that's the only area they have to operate. Most schools have a much bigger area, big, vast fire zones. If there are fire zones, they're not marked. Normally on a site plan, it would say clearly delineated where the fire zones are, where the no parking areas are, where the handicap parking is. And then there are a lot of other things. Normally you would need a fire hydrant at the site, usually right near the intersection, the main entrance. In this case, it was way down the road, quite a distance. So the town inspectors working for the village of New Hempstead approved a temporary hydrant, which we probably should go down and look at.
I'm very proud to announce, along with the entire town board, that the town of Clarkstown will be purchasing the Grace Baptist Church. The property we're standing on is just approximately 3 acres. It is adjacent to the town's newly approved transit-oriented development downtown zoning districts and the Highview Elementary School and the Nanuet School District. And just a brief 2-short block walk to the only commuter train station within the town of Clarkstown. Acquisition of the property requires the town council to approve a resolution at an upcoming town board meeting that will begin a secret process and ultimately approve the funding. The plan going forward is to incorporate this purchase in our overall capital plan with a closing in January of 2020 with the issuance of short-term serial bonds. We're committed to investing in our town. The purchase of Grace Baptist Church is just that, an investment in our town. There are innumerable opportunities for the town to repurpose and reutilize this property. I also believe that it will allow the legacy of the Grace Baptist Church to continue. Grace Baptist Church is a life-giving institution that has existed here since the presidency of Abraham Lincoln. That legacy will now continue in a repurposed fashion and will help breathe new life into the greater Nanuet and Clarkstown community. Ultimately, I believe that will be the lasting legacy of this Grace Baptist Church property. I want to personally thank the town board standing behind me for sharing this vision with me to invest in Clarkstown.
Good morning.